Hey, do you want to hear a sad one for once in your lives?
You're gonna tell us anyway, so let's just go.
Drop it.
Oh, you know what? It's not even sad. It's actually kind of cool.
I do like the way you tell stories, Ryan.
There's a guy named Austin King. He's 22.
Boo!
And he's a hiker. What? You didn't boo that? He's a hiker.
I was paying attention to the sim over here.
Okay.
Dude,
So,
I love hiking.
you like hiking?
Yeah, but I also think it's a pretty lame ass thing, like as an activity.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing.
You don't want to tell people.
Well, then I love hiking.
Yeah, we love it.
It's like you walk
Right,
in
no,
a
hike.
forest or a park.
I do like
I mean,
hiking.
the way this guy did it, it's pretty cool. He's 22. He reached the summit. He reached the summit of Eagle Peak.
Eager peaker.
You know what Eagle Peak is? It's
That was tight.
Yellowstone's tallest mountain, standing at 11,361 feet.
Say it again.
Kinda a lot.
Eager peaker.
Holy shit.
He reached the peak of the mountain at September 17, but 3 days later he was supposed to be picked up at the bottom, but never showed
So
up.
he made it to the top, but he didn't know how to get down.
He was lost
Eagle.
back down. They couldn't find him. But then what they were able to get was the registry at the top of the mountain, which I didn't know exists. Like when you get to the top, you write in a book.
Oh, sick.
Oh, wow.
Like
I thought usually you just stack a rock on the next rock that was stacked.
Oh, that's why people do that, huh?
Oh, I didn't know that. I just kicked them.
Don't look at me like that.
That's so fun.
I'm not an avid hiker.
that is.
That's what they do in Moana.
No, registry
That's tight.
makes sense.
I didn't know that.
Because then you have to go up there to put your name.
All the past island
Well, who's the
chiefs.
person that collects it?
That's him.
That's him. He's a young guy.
Damn, dude.
So
Wait, what's his letter?
that's the letter. So the
What it say?
that's what he wrote in the registry, and it's actually a pretty cool thing.
I know what happened.
Oh, I thought it was like a death note.
Go ahead. But you have to read it like Igara Pikara.
So yeah, he
I know what
wrote.
happened, Ryan.
So they never found him. By the way, it's been obviously over a month, but they do have this last thing that he wrote, and it says, "I can't feel my fingers, and my glasses are so fogged from the ruthless weather of the mountains. I truly cannot believe I am here after what it took to be here. I endured rain, sleet, hail, and the most wind I've ever felt. I could not see Eagle for most of the day due to most of the fog I've ever seen in my life. I free soloed too many cliffs to get here and walked up to the peak from the connecting peak, aka not the right path." So that's where they think it went wrong for him to come back down, because he couldn't retrace his way back down.
Oh, because he didn't go up the right.
Yeah.
Bro.
He said, "I am 22 years old and will never forget today the rest of my life. Life is beautiful. Go out and live it." Austin King.
Man, that guy is cool.
That's really cool, but then like afterwards you die. And then like when you hear that, you go, I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, kind of. But we don't got a free solo, you know?
Maybe he's just living on forever.
I think I know
Oh,
what
he is
happened.
eternal.
It does suck that he's only 22. That's such a young, like, man.
You know what he did? You remember watching Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Oh yeah.
And at the end, Zhang Yi,
They fly into the cloud.
she goes up to that peak of the mountain on the bridge.
Get out.
You're thinking of Grease when they're in the car going,
Yo, a mountain lion got him.
I didn't know
Same
that was the
difference.
inspiration.
And they say if you jump with your heart full, you can fly up to the mountain.
Yeah, it's called heaven.
You son of a bitch.
It's called heaven.
Do that. That was a good setup.
No, mountain lion got him.
You got me.
you think a mountain lion going?
No, you said he fell off, right?
Yeah, and Mountain Lion
No,
wrote
it
the
just
same
says
letter.
that, I don't know. I mean, most of these things, someone just like falls, freezes.
Do you think you don't have friends?
The what?
You think you don't have friends?
He did it by himself.
Because you're not supposed to hike without friends.
Well, yeah, that's why free solo. It's not free,
solo,
friendo.
yeah.
Free solo just means like you don't got cables.
Which is so crazy to do.
Also, Free Solo had camera crew, other people.
Oh.
He was training for it.
No, you can't get a GPS on you, for God's sake. Like, nobody thought about this?
But you know, that's I guess where the 22-year-old comes into play, right? He's just like, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm young. He's invincible.
Share your Apple location with a loved one. Unless he's like, I be cheating now, I don't want my mom to know.
Oh, yeah.
His mom to know.
Cheating with the mountain lion.
The rescue team, they switched into recovery mode, which is the one where they're just trying to find the body. Didn't find it yet, but this is a really cool thing. His dad did a GoFundMe to raise he raised 18K to help compensate the rescue teams.
Wow.
That's
cool.
I never hear of that.
Yeah,
Usually
that's
people are like,
worse,
I want money for me to cope, but this guy's trying to give it to the teams.
That's nice.
That's sick.
That's such a cool. You know, it's funny how like all these good, honorable people like go away. They die, right? And then all these scum fucking bags live forever.
Yeah. It's just like the drug driver thing, right?
Yeah.
They always just go, they're fine.
Yep.
They say they live because they're gonna be dealt with the longest pain ever.
Oh, really? They're gonna deal with the longest pain?
I was expecting that from Ryan.
Other people are gone. They don't gotta feel nothing.
Oh, really?
They're sleeping
That
forever.
was like Eagle Pickle.
Yeah, it's
Eager.
that always just
Y'all
sounds.
be serious and shit? Y'all here clowning me?
It sounds so funny when like a drug driver like kills a family and he's like, but what about the pain I have to endure knowing I did this?
Bro, you see that one guy? He was getting plastered at this fucking liquor store. This old white guy. And he's so stereotypical. And then he drives into a fucking nail salon.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he was like kind of airborne into the window.
He took off like 100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit slower than
It
that.
was fast.
But it was hella fast. He was in the midair. And then you see him like stumbling out and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, this guy killed like 5 people?
Dude's totally fine. Totally fine.
Oh
I
my
thought that fool got out, and then he fucking found a comfortable chair, sat down, and then a lady came and just started boiling his feet. Fixing
Boiling
his yeah.
That's what they do, duh.
They do that?
Yeah, they put the little
They
fish
boil
and then they
your
start
feet.
biting your feet and then it starts
And boiling?
Mostly boiling.
air bubbles.
These are fish that can handle boiling water.
Oh, got it.
He killed 5 people?
Something like that. He killed.
He fell and then like they opened up the door and then he fell onto one of the chairs like this and then the Vietnamese lady started doing his nail talking shit. Look at the guy, single guy, man, no girlfriend.
Yeah. Turned into a nail bit.
Can't take a break? Just working hard still?
Yeah, that really sucks. Have you seen those videos of
Pretty
people?
tail.
Have you seen those videos of people crossing rivers where they're like, I know there's like a thing where people like they get desperate when they feel like they're gonna drown and they start pulling down people.
Yep.
And then that guy drowns, but then they survive because they just like use them as a.
I haven't seen those videos,
Darwinism, baby.
but that would make me so upset.
They're like, help me! Help me!
a stress response.
Thank you. Now I can survive.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that. That's crazy, huh?
Fucked up. If I were to see that on camera.
That's why you never do it like you stay on the ledge, you never jump in, or you put out a stick.
Well, that's what they said is one of the dangers of trying to rescue people who are drowning. That's one of the dangers why it's not for everyone to just like jump in and grab the guy because he'll grab you and then he's tired and desperate. You know, you're trying to help.
not
Or so that they train you
Yeah.
to pull. If they start trying to drown you, you pull them into the ground, into the water.
So you just keep
No,
going.
no,
Yeah, you go further down because they'll let
Pull
go.
them, you push yourself all the way down first because they don't want to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you
Yeah,
go
and
up.
then you bounce
Oh,
off
you
the
have to
bottom,
learn that
whatever, and
specific
then-
thing, huh?
That's what Bar said, and we
what
trust
about
in Bar
Scouts?
because he's weird.
But he does take all those
Scout
trainings
don't
though.
train you to save people. Scout only train you to save yourself.
Really?
No, it's not really.
What is the protocol though? Like if you're in a, don't you guys talk about that in Eagle Scout?
You never.
like fundamentals.
They don't tell you how to like save a drowning person. They tell you never try and save somebody if it puts you in danger.
Danger.
Whoa. Dang.
Because then you get 2 for 1, you know, and you don't want to.
Whole fire department's just
Yeah.
staying in.
It's always call out for help. It's always check if they're in danger. If you can't reasonably tell, it's always call out for help so that people know what's going on and somebody else is already going for help.
Hell.
Never put yourself in danger to try and rescue
You jump
somebody.
in, you knock the guy out, and then you save him.
That's what I was thinking. Nick, if you were to go in there, you go, "Oosh,"
Yeah.
and then drag his body out.
Bonk him.
Dude, I would start drowning, dude.
Fucking
Dunk
turtle.
him. That's what we did in water polo. Get on your shoulders and just fucking dunk you.
Where are you?
Where
Marco!
are you?
It is crazy how simple those instructions are. Because it just shows like when you're in some crazy stressful situation, you forget like the most basic.
That's
things.
the main thing a lot of people don't realize is that
Yep.
how are you gonna act when it really happens?
Yeah, for real.
All the people in the comments
That's
of like,
so true.
guy like me would have saved him, you know, like
I like me.
I've seen those. Like everybody in the comments, suddenly everyone's a hero.
Or they blame it all on like this is what's wrong with today's generation. Well, that's kind of true in some videos, but like not those ones.
I love how much those comments have evolved to becoming trolling now. Like it'll show like a video of like a demolition, like a building, and then everyone goes, "How could you just stand there and record?"
I love those comments, dude.